Yo guys, I've got a spark which I'm going to use to ignite the fire for a streaming series I have so deeply been looking forward to. I'm going to be put through some absolute emotional trauma just for you guys, and it really is a testimony to how well made these games are based on the fact that I get so emotional playing them. So prepare yourselves because we're in for one hell of a journey. I bought these games literally just to pass time between for release of season 11B and 11C of The Walking Dead, and you know, little did I expect that a £16 purchase would harm me emotionally, that is. I love these games though. I love these games. Cannot wait to get into them. We already have Mike and Ording Collectible Spenny in the chat. Thank you guys so much. I mean, it's a minute and you guys are already here. That really means a lot to me. I'm going to be keeping commentating here to a minimum, but you are going to be seeing a lot of my reactions, and I'm going to be swearing a lot. That kind of would be implied by my reactions. For Spleeny, yeah, that's what we got here. We got for Spleeny. Let's go. YK Bricks. Shish! Okay. But yeah, because these are such story-driven games, and your decisions practically tailor the story, so you're going to get a unique playthrough from me. My game is going to be the result of my decisions. That's the third part of it. Not going to stop me from getting emotional along the way though, and we're going to press the X button, get straight into it. Point is, I'm excited. We're going to be doing a new episode every single Friday for this, and these are just games that I literally bought because I figured, well, they couldn't possibly harm. Turns out they can. These games can be very harmful. I'm trying to prepare you for what's coming up here without spoilers. Trust me, you are not ready. I was not ready for these games, and we are going to go straight into season select right here. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this as much as I am. Man, I'm speaking too much. Considering that I have said that I'm going to be keeping my commentary to a minimal, I seem to not really be fulfilling upon that thus far. But I now have the chat up on my laptop as well. Sorry I can't watch, I need to go. You came in to watch this for a second to tell me that you can't watch it. I mean, I'm okay with that, and that's perfectly alright. You know, I understand we all have busy lives going on, which is why I do appreciate whatever support I do get. More harmful than Nightmare Mode? Nightmare Mode is emotional in a completely different way. But without further ado, let's get into quite possibly one of the best video games ever made. Without this game revolutionising the idea of, you know, choice-based storytelling in games. Without this, Life is Strange, other games of the genre, Detroit Become Human, those games no doubt would not exist, definitely not to the caliber that they do. This was a huge inspiration behind those games. Skylanders Giants 10-year anniversary video comes out when? This is going to be really surprising, but for Skylanders Giants 10-year anniversary comes out on the 10-year anniversary of Giants, which is Wednesday. I need to finish that video. I have prepared something in the works for you all though, and hopefully you will enjoy it because I put a very personal spin, since Skylanders Giants is a very personal game to me. And welcome to the stream there, Bumble Blaster. Very appropriate reaction right now. We should all ready our butts. We got to prepare for one hell of an emotional roller coaster because this game has some really high highs, and then the emotions hit you like a fucking sledgehammer. It's insane, and that is an example of the language we're going to be dealing with. Because if you think me saying "fucking" is bad, you are not in the right place. Viewer discretion is advised. You have been warned. I know, right? Skylanders Giants turning 10 years old makes me feel so old. I bought Skylanders Giants day one when I was, I would have been 11. Good grief, that does make me feel old. 21-year-old man playing Walking Dead really does roll off the tongue better than 20-year-old man playing Skylanders, apparently. So we're in for something very different from what I'm used to, but I really want to branch out and just cover a game series that I have grown to love, despite the emotional trauma that it will force me to endure. So without further ado, here we go with a new day. I'm going to be making decisions right off the bat, and then whenever we have more quieter moments in the game, I'm going to be, explaining through those decisions and also just talking about the game in general. There's lots of really awesome behind-the-scenes stuff, and for the last two seasons, there's actually a lot of really interesting cup content to talk about as well. So plenty to cover. Without further ado, it's time for me to zip it so you guys can really invest into this story, because the more you invest, the more rewarding it's going to be at the end. Wow, glad to hear it there, Hypno Sniper. I love the games as well, hence why I'm playing them in the first place. Is it similar to Red Dead Redemption? If you're talking about emotional impact, then yes, these games are just as emotionally harmful, shall we say. In the fact that they will make you cry. This game, I'm already crying. Oh, and the theme is so fucking good! Oh, I can't get over this theme. But no, the gameplay completely different from Red Dead Redemption.
Well, I reckon you didn't do it then.
Why do you say that?
You know, I've driven a bunch of fellas down to this prison. Lord knows how many.
Oh, I've played these games twice and I'm not prepared neither.
I didn't do it.
Every time?
Every time.
We got what looks like a 1091E near Peach 285. All cars have to keep on the lookout for.
I followed your case a little bit, you being a Macon boy and all.
You've got an opinion then?
Wouldn't say that. I go in for that innocent till proven guilty thing. Even considering who they say you killed.
Be advised, medical personnel en route to Hartsfield, various 10 to 20 coming in.
Any of that seem important to you?
All of it. But that box
Yeah, that
never
was me
shuts
waving
up.
hi to
Sit in
Rennie,
this
by
seat
the
and
way.
pay
I'm
too
just,
much
again, kind of
attention
trying to
and you
keep
drive
commentary to a
yourself
minimal.
crazy.
And I want to know, why the fuck did I not put subtitles on? That's going to make it so when I speak over the dialogue, which is very important by the way, we can at least read the dialogue, as it can't exactly be heard from my voice constantly speaking over it. So, is it in gameplay? Subtitles on. Boom, that is so much better. Alright! Let's get back to it.
UGA. You teach there long?
Or not.
Going on my 6th year.
Oh, there they are.
You meet your wife?
They wait until after the conversation is over or the sentence is over before adding in
You
the
want to know how I
subtitles.
see it?
Not really.
Too bad. My fault.
Too bad he's gonna tell us anyway.
Remain silent, but it don't mean I gotta be.
Oh, you've seen some clips of this already.
Regardless, it could be you just married the wrong woman.
Yeah, if those are the clips that you've seen, you're not prepared. Here we go. This man has his morals.
Riot in progress.
Even after all that, he refuses to curse.
This man was, he was the worst one. He wouldn't stop going on about how he didn't do it.
Ugh,
He
criminals,
was an
am I
older
right?
fella, big soft eyes behind a pair of smart folk glasses. And he just wailing back there. Says it wasn't him. Crying and snotting all over right where you're
All
sitting.
officers are available for incoming.
Ew!
Then before long, he starts
I hope
kicking
they
the back of
sanitize the
seat
car
like
download.
a
It's kind of
fussy
like a
baby
whole
on an
virus
airplane.
thing going around
Tell
here.
him he's gotta
And I'm
stop.
sorry to say it, but
That's
this
government
universe has a far
property,
worse
and I'm
virus
forced
than
to flap him
our
otherwise.
one.
So he stops, and having exhausted all
I
his
think I'd take
options,
COVID
he
over a
starts
zombie
crying
apocalypse
out
any
for
day of
his
the
mama.
week.
Mama, it's all a big mistake. It wasn't me.
Man.
Man, not even close.
My apologies for
They caught the fucker red-handed, stabbing
technical
his
difficulties.
wife, cutting her up as the boys came through the door. He sits in my car screaming bloody murder that it wasn't him. I think he actually believed it himself. It goes to show, people will up and go mad when they believe their life is over. I got another good one for you. This one's a little bit less depressing and a bit more hilarious.
Oh, you
if I do
numpty!
say so.
Eyes on the
This
road! COVID 35, was it? That's what this is, what caused the zombie apocalypse. COVID 35, I'm sure it was. Well, we're in one hell of a dire situation. But it's a pretty key element of the game, how Lee starts the game in handcuffs. Man, but man, Lee is one hell of a compelling character. I cannot wait to be playing as him for the next 4 games.
Oh, shit.
He's one of the greatest video game protagonists of all time, and I can say that without a hint of sarcasm or a single shadow of doubt.
My leg.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't like a seen better days. And yes, that do be how drivers be like.
Why the hell did he have his gun out?
Hey! Hey, officer! Are you alright? I'm still
Yeah,
back
I'm
here.
sure he's fine. He looks perfectly fine. Who am I kidding? He doesn't look fucking fine, Lee! Okay, where do I make my way out of the car? Oh, there we go. It wanted me to go all the way around with the right rather than just going left.
I need to drag myself out that window.
Whoop! Whoop! Yeah, we took a bit of a tumble.
Officer?
Yeah, I don't think calling his name is exactly going to help him out there, mate. Okay. Okay, that made me feel the pain a little bit there, not gonna lie.
Looks empty.
That's what you picked up the
It'll be
fucking
easier to
shell
carry with these
for!
cuffs off.
Okay, this is where we gotta go up to the copper
God
and see if he
damn.
has the keys for us. Wow, what an intuitive puzzle. Very difficult.
Shit.
Yeah, typical. The keys land at the worst, most possible place, right in front of the zombie's mouth, to which they don't actually refer to them as zombies in this game, because in the Walking Dead universe, zombies didn't exist previously. There was no, like, zombie films, no zombie media, so therefore they call them all sorts of names, and they call them different name in every entry of the series. They're walkers here, roamers in the second game, if I recall correctly. I can't quite remember, but there's muertos in the third game, and in the fourth game we call them monsters.
Get away from me!
Oh, Lee! Worst times I've Butterfingers, man. You're supposed to be a murderer here. Surely you're equipped for this.
Don't make me do this!
Oh, Luke, that's awesome. I hope you enjoyed it, man. It means now that I've started the stream, you're going to be having to wait 2.5 hours before I start cooking dinner, but, you know, I'm getting my priorities straight. I'd way rather be playing The Walking Dead, plus the emotional turmoil it was about to put me through. Ooh! Major character alert!
Go get someone! There's been a shooting!
No shit, is that what the shotgun sound was? Oh god, no. Bruh. Are you kidding me? I love zombies. I'd love to go up and just poke one. What a great idea that would be. So we could barely walk, but now we can climb a fence. Okay then. We're not going to question that. Well, there's Best Buy on a Black Friday for you. I shouldn't be making jokes, this is something to be taken 1000% seriously. The tone of these games, they're just dark and bleak.
Anybody?
Similar to the comic books, and in fact that's why they have this art style to them, because this is similar in style to the Walking Dead comic books by Robert Kirkman.
Fill one of those teacups with some bourbon if I could.
My man!
Anybody up there?
No ladder. I'm not getting up there anyway. This leg the way it is.
Help!
Hello? Anybody home? I need a little help.
Well, technically it's
Coming
not
in.
breaking and entering if we didn't
Don't shoot,
break
okay?
anything, right? Again with the jokes, I'm terrible.
Ah!
Whoa.
Hello? I'm not an intruder. Or one of them.
These people may need more help than I do.
Okay, time to be limping around. We got plenty to explore in this definitely not major house whatsoever.
Jesus.
Woo-hoo-hoo, yeah, this is rough.
God. That kid lived here. This whole neighborhood is deserted. What the hell?
Oh dear. Not desertion. Anything but desertion. Okay, here we go. Take a deep breath.
3 new messages. Message 1, left at 5:43 p.m.
Hey Sandra, this is Diana. We're still in Savannah. Ed had a little incident with some crazy guy near the hotel, so we had to get him back to the ER and have it checked out. Anyway, he's not feeling well enough to drive back tonight, so we're staying an extra day. Thanks so much for looking after Clementine, and I promise we'll be back in time before your spring break.
Message 2, left at 11:19 p.m.
Oh my god, finally. I don't know if you tried to reach us. All the calls are getting dropped. They're not letting us leave and aren't telling us anything about Atlanta. Please, please, just leave the city and take Clementine with you back to Murrieta. I've got to get back to the hospital. Please let me know that you're safe.
Message 3, left at 6:51 a.m.
Clementine, baby. If you can hear this, call the police. That's 911. We love you. We love you. We love you.
Whew.
Daddy?
Okay, we're hearing noises. So, the panic in the voice right there. Real emotional, right? Well, that was a call-in interview. She absolutely nailed it. Not even on the first take. She nailed it on the interview to where they literally just called her up and be like, yeah, we'll send a check through the mail. We're just going to use your audition tapes because... crap, that gets the feels every time. And it lays so much context work for... not only for Zombie you're about to see, basically that's going to be Clementine's babysitter, but it's, something dark we've discovered that we've got to hide from Clem, we've got to preserve her innocence, we've got to give her some sort of hope for the future, you know, she's an 8-year-old child, for Pete's sake, and we're thrust into this dark and bleak world. Oh man, these games suck, but I love them so much. So now we got to find the source of that noise right there. I just really respect the fact that that was an audition tape that they got that audio from. Just the panic behind it. It's intense to say the minimal.
You need to be quiet.
A grown woman did that voice, by the way.
I'm not a monster.
Good.
Oh shit, that's good.
How old are you?
8.
And you're all alone?
Yes. I don't know where anybody is. How old are you?
I'm, 37.
Okay.
What's your name?
I'm Clementine. This is my house.
Hi, Clementine.
You think he figured it out from
I'm
Clementine's name being on the poster earlier?
Where are your parents?
They took a trip and left me with Sandra. They're in Savannah, I think. Where
Again,
the
you
boats
think
are?
he figured it out from the voice messages?
Where are you?
I'm outside in my treehouse. They can't get in.
That's smart.
See?
What's not so
Can you
smart
see
is
me?
talking to a
I can see you through
stranger.
the window.
Oh dear God, I'm not ready for this. Well, there's the babysitter. Poor Conchita, she just wanted her spring break. Clearly, I was asking for too much, and man, that blood is slippery right now. Just punch the damn thing. So what's cool about this is we meet Clementine for the first time, and she's actually the one who's saving us, which is pretty major and one hell of a way to start off the relationship here. The 8-year-old is literally bringing us our weapon of victory. Oh, okay, here we go. Here's that violence I warned you all about. Oh, shit.
Man. Hi there.
I hammered it home.
Did you kill it?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I did, but we're gonna say something else did.
Something else did. Before me, I think.
Yeah,
I heard her scream 2 nights
Walking
ago.
Dead. is
Maybe
what it
one of the
was.
monsters got her.
2 nights ago? Yeah, that's probably what happened. You've been all by yourself through this?
Yeah, I want my parents to come home now.
I think that might be a little while, you know?
Oh,
Look, I don't know what happened, but I'll look after you until then.
what should we do now?
We
I'm curious what happens when we get out of here once the sun goes down, because I've never picked that
need to
option
get out
before.
of this neighborhood. It's not safe. We're less likely to be seen if we move at night.
My parents might come home.
We won't go far. We'll try to find shelter and come back here with others.
That sounds good. We can hide in my treehouse until then.
It'll be a tough climb with this leg, but that's a good idea.
Eyo! Welcome
go.
to the stream, Saving the Skylands. I'm going to be doing a lot of deep breathing in this because it takes, you know, the wind out of me, but that's what I love about these games. They're intense and really emotionally impactful, and that really is a testimony to my investment with these games for compelling characters that we are faced with, and just the human nature of it all. That's what creates just
Now,
such
let's
strong
stay quiet.
emotions behind it,
We'll head
really.
out to the front yard and follow the road out of the neighborhood.
Okay.
Plus this relationship right here, I really care about this relationship.
Move as
Oh
fast as
my.
we can.
We're thrust into the world with walking corpses that are out to eat us, you know, and we are tasked with protecting an 8-year-old girl, trying our hardest to preserve her innocence along the way, but that will come at the cost of others potentially, and she might be a liability. So our choices, they aren't easy ones, but they're ones we've got to make in a split second too. We don't have the time to think about them. Like in real life, you can't just think over your choices. At least not in dialogue moments. No, you can't just stand there silently for hours contemplating. Oh dear.
Are we going to die?
No, I'm sure we're fine.
Lord, I hope so.
Stay down! Georgia State Patrol!
Dude, he won't listen to that.
We're friendly. There's a little girl here. Oh shit, you're not one of those things. Neither of us are.
Oh, damn, you've got a little girl. We're sorry about that. Well, Andre's sorry about that.
It's Officer Mitchell.
My name's Sean. Sean Green. This is Andre.
Officer Mitchell.
Did you see any of those things? One of them just got our buddy Chet.
Oh! Well, if you go during the daytime, Chet is just fine.
I saw a lot in the forest, but that was a while ago.
Yeah, one we're looking for is still in the neighborhood.
Yeah, I got planned for giants,
shit.
alright.
You hurt your leg pretty bad. Look, help us find the thing that got our buddy, and we'll take you and your daughter down to my dad's farm to safety. He should be able to fix your leg up too.
I'm not a dad. I'm just some guy.
Some guy?
Yeah.
Brutal honesty.
Whoever you are, let's get a move on.
We just were...
Oh, and that would be Chet.
Let's go! Get to my car! Go!
Say hi to your dad for me.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Sean. Chet was a good dude.
one of the best.
Take care of you two.
I didn't even know Chet. Why am I getting emotional over this? Oh.
Thank God you're okay.
Yeah, fuck this game. It gets us to care about the characters and then it brutally murders them right in front of our faces. How dare it? How dare it put me through this?
The mayor's gone lame, but that ain't nothing new.
I ran into Andre outside of Atlanta, and, Chet, he got killed.
No. You're kidding.
Those things got him. Dad, I don't know what's going on.
I'm sorry, Sean. You've brought a couple guests.
We, need a place to stay.
You're welcome to stay here, but just for the night. I don't run a bed and breakfast. So it's just you and your daughter.
That classic Herschel
Not his daughter.
hospitality.
He's, well, just some guy who found her alone.
Honey, do you know this man?
Yes.
Okay, then. Well, looks like you hurt your leg pretty bad there.
Yeah, it's not doing so good.
I can help you out. Sean, run on in and check on your sister. You, take a seat up on the porch and I'll go see what I have.
So you might recognise that as Herschel from comic books. Now, these do take place in the same universe as the comic books, but they are their own independent, isolated stories. So past this episode, we aren't going to be seeing any more of the comic book characters.
This is swollen to hell.
I really respect that they, you know, took an original spin on this and gave us original characters rather than relying on characters like Rick and all that.
Hurts like hell.
I bet it does. What did you say your name was?
It's Lee.
Nice to meet you, Lee. I'm Herschel Green. How'd this happen?
Car accident.
That's so. Where were you headed before the car accident?
I was getting out of Atlanta.
The news says stay.
Yeah, well, that's a mistake. We hit a guy. One of those things you've been hearing about. On the road.
Who were you with? The girl?
I was with a police officer. He was giving me a ride.
Awful nice of him.
I'm an awful nice guy.
House is full up with mine. We got another displaced family of 3 sleeping in the barn. You and your daughter are welcome to rest there, and we're done here. I didn't catch your name, darling.
Clementine.
Can't imagine what you.
So Herschel, you get nervous saying your name too, but Lee, you're just up and open about it.
Hey, Dad. So I'm thinking, first thing tomorrow, we gotta reinforce the fence around the farm.
But what happened to your friend? Maybe that's not a bad idea.
Normally he doesn't say that. Obviously, Chet's death had an impact on Herschel right there. Oh, and you know already that I'm definitely going to be fucking swearing here.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't talk like that.
That was a swear. I missed my mom and dad.
Aww.
I bet, Clem.
How far is Savannah?
And the main theme of the background as well, right? When you think it can't get any more emotional.
I love you, baby.
Yeah, we only ever get hints at Lee's past. He's practically a blank slate for which we can write our own characteristics to him. It's what makes this game so well written. Hey, it's the man!
I'm itchy.
Well, you slept in a barn,
Boatlord
lady.
himself,
Lucky
Kenny! Oh, we love
bet your
ourselves a little
daddy
bit of
scared 'em all
Kenny.
away, huh?
I'm, not her dad. Name's Lee.
I'm Kenny.
Dad, we're in the middle of a fence. There's a tractor and everything.
We better get going, or we won't hear the end of it. That's my boy, Ken Jr. We call him Duck, though.
Where do parents name their kids Duck?
We're from Fort Lauderdale. We were on our way back before things up and went bananas.
Bananas, that's one way of putting
Word
it.
is, you were on your way to Macon.
Our family's from there.
Well, Macon's on the way, and personally, I'd appreciate the company of a guy who can knock a couple of heads together if he has to.
I'll see what the girl would like.
Ah, gotta consult the missus. I understand. Honey, Duck, this is Lee. And, what's the girl's name?
Clementine.
Clementine.
That is a very pretty name.
Thanks.
Well, we should get to work. We've all seen what those things can do out there, so the faster we get this fence up, the better.
I want to build a fence.
Yeah? Well, I need a good foreman. You can sit on the tractor and yell at me whenever I take a water break.
On the tractor? Cool!
Duck and I will hop to it.
Bad idea, Sean. Bad idea.
I can keep an eye on your little girl here on the porch. We can visit.
Yeah, so this is almost open world and it's explorative, but what you're encouraged to do here is really talk and get to know these characters, because that way it'll become more and more rewarding when you get to certain parts of the game. It all feeds back to character arcs and stuff like that. It's what makes it so well written. You got a truck
It's not
right
the most
here.
reliable pickup in the world, but it gets the job done.
Oh yeah, obviously, but let's be speaking with the man, the myth, the legend, Kenny!
Hey there, Kenny. How's your son doing?
Good, I think. Katya's got a sister up in Memphis. We were coming back from visiting her. We were in a gas station and some guy grabbed my boy. I thought he was kidnapping him. I was on the fucker in about 2 seconds and... Christ. Just lucky I was there. We saw a lot of bodies before we stumbled upon Herschel's. But we're a tough family, Lee. Ain't nothing gonna faze us.
I won't be so sure of that, but Pumpkin Face, I really appreciate your interest in the series. I love these games. This is my third playthrough, and I absolutely intend on continuing with this series, so I look forward to seeing more of you in future. But for now, we're going to be asking if he needs any help.
No, I think I got it. Do you need any help?
What do you mean?
I mean, in taking care of that little girl. You know what you're doing? You got kids of your own?
I have no idea what I'm doing.
At least you're honest. Shit. Better than I was when Duck showed up. You'll figure it out.
That's parenting in a nutshell for you right there.
Get back on down to
Not that I
Lauderdale
know,
and
I
let
don't
this
have kids
mess
of
get
my
sorted
own.
out. Government will start handing out shots and the National Guard will do its thing. On the odd chance things got too bad, we could hop on my boat, I guess.
You've got a boat.
I'm a commercial fisherman, catching mackerel, dolphin, whatever's biting and paying. Katya wouldn't be wild about it, but the boat's not that bad.
See you.
Okay, alright then, we got Katya and Clementine next.
You having a nice time with Katya, Clementine?
Yeah.
Hey there, girls. So, what do you do when corpses aren't walking around?
I'm a veterinarian back in Fort Lauderdale. Like Herschel here, except more with dogs and cats and not horses. What is it that
Dogs,
you do?
cats, horses, what's the
You
difference?
used to teach us at the University of Georgia.
We need to hope that we can go back to our jobs soon, Lee. Back to normal. It can't stay like this.
I think you find it can.
Yeah, my mistake.
We'll all be home soon.
How did you handle getting through the city?
Kenny just drove. We passed so many people that needed help, and we just passed people. Over some, just...
It's okay. It's fine. You don't have to say anymore.
I want to go home tomorrow, but even then I can't take away the
It
things
fucking
we
sucks because you can't have compassion in this world.
went through. Don't you want to go back to the moment before you knew about all of this?
Anybody in their right mind would. Families and barbecues and beers with good friends.
All of those things.
Those are the things we live for, right? With those gone, what's the point?
You see, these are characters that I fucking love so much that I hate to see them, you know, in Clementine's case, literally growing up in the zombie apocalypse, because they deserve so much better. They deserve to have normal people problems. They deserve for the worst conflict in their lives to be fucking boys and parties and shit. Or in Clementine's case, you know, possibly girls. Got a respect for Hustle. We have a main protagonist of the series who's bisexual, and I love that. But, you know, that's all spoilers, and that's for a later season.
I think we're doing just fine. Clementine was just telling me about first grade.
Oh, how was that?
It's easy.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah.
You good?
Anyway,
Oh, I love these
it's almost
personality.
like we didn't see people eating each other for the past 3 days. It's peaceful here, no?
Back in a bit.
Okay, Lee.
You remember the ramen noodle stream? Oh, glad you found that hilarious. Walk around the tree, not through the tree.
You know how to drive it?
Sure don't. I can give you a hell of a critique
Yeah, why
of the
could
US
Clementine's
Farm
biggest problem
I'm
be
good.
fucking exams? Like,
How you doing,
she
Doug?
deserves to
Good.
grow
I'm
up
gonna drive the
normally. It's so not fair, this world. Oh.
Lift with your back, Sean.
I hate this character. I love this character so much that I want only the best for her. But, you know, Clementine's off screen right now. We'll concern ourselves with giving Sean a bit of a hand.
That'd be great. If you could cut those 2x to length, that'd sure speed things up.
Oh, I
doesn't know
see.
how bad it is.
No, he doesn't.
I saw a guy in Atlanta kill a kid. A boy. Just shot him right in the face.
Damn.
Oh shit, damn. He didn't even hesitate. He just turned, put the barrel of the gun right between the kid's eyes, and pulled the trigger. You don't see things like that. It's not like in the movies.
They don't fall like
Right,
you
Porter
think.
Master Rise stream.
Did you have to do it?
Do what?
Kill. Have you had to off one yet?
Oh, I bashed a poor girl's brains in.
Whoa. I couldn't do that. I'm just glad we're getting this fence built. Dad just wants to keep the family safe and thinks inviting people in is a bigger threat than whatever's out there.
It's
How
kind of
about
on
yours?
something there, let's be
How's
honest.
your family?
My brother and parents are in Macon. I hope.
Oh man, I hope so too. Maybe it's not too bad there.
He's jinxed it now.
That's probably all I need cut for now. Thanks.
I'm sorry about your friend.
Thanks. I appreciate it, man. Anyway, when you see my dad around, he might want some help in the barn.
Yeah, let's go speak with Herschel.
How'd you get out of Atlanta?
I got a ride and then I was in a wreck. I walked until your boy found me.
Well, you're no worse for wear.
This farm's a nice plot of land.
Had you told me 20 years ago I'd still be doing this, I would have told you that you were full of crap. Never was a plan, having a place like this. It was in the family, and I guess so was I. Family's important. It's all that matters. You agree with that?
Was brought up to, yes.
Where's your family now? Parents? Wife? Girlfriend?
No wife. Not anymore. I think she's up in Virginia, maybe.
Sorry to hear it. Now you've got this little girl to take care of. Clementine, is it? You just stumbled up on her?
Yeah. I was looking for help in her house.
Can I give you a piece of advice?
Mind your own business.
I don't know who you are or what you did. Let's say things don't get better back in the cities, or they get worse before they do. You're gonna have to depend on the honesty of strangers if you're gonna make it. And if those same people get to questioning yours...
No, don't fire me, Ignite. I like this job. I don't want to be fired.
Trying to be less of an asshole would serve you just fine.
Less of an asshole? I was quite nice to Herschel, I feel like.
No! I'll get my gun!
But yeah, this just goes to show you that every choice, big or small, is meaningful. The game really does remember what you have to say. It's always listening. Oh dear. You see, normally my first instinct would be, save a goddamn kid, but the problem is that I hate ducks, so we're getting shot out of here.
They're coming, man!
Or not.
I'll try to pull you out! I got you! Kenny! Help Lee!
My day's been great, but it's about to get emotional with this game you see before you. Oh, no! Oh, don't be doing that to me! God damn it! And Clementine saw it all! Oh, man. Oh, that sucks.
I'm okay, Pop. I'm okay.
No, I don't think you are.
We'll stitch you up.
It almost...
What a lot of good that will do.
Got me, man. Lee tried to save me.
I know, son.
Yeah, that's the one problem I have with this game, Pumpkin Face. The fact that some things are basically inevitable no matter how you play the game, and it's a shame that there are even choices in the first place if they all just lead to that same linear path. It's about one of my only flaws I have with what is otherwise a 10 out of 10 masterpiece. Just the storytelling in this is on its own level. It's Aloy tier.
Get the fuck out of here!
He's mad.
I'm sorry.
Sorry?
Your son is alive.
You don't get to be sorry.
You tried to help him, but this piece of shit let him die.
No, there is no way to save Sean. He dies no matter what you choose to do. And we are definitely going to throw Kenny under the bus here.
son would be alive.
And that's why I'll wish you were dead for the rest of my life. Please, just go. Get out and never come back.
This is actually a really great prequel story for Herschel in the comics that you see quite early on, actually. That's a nasty coincidence there, pizza rolls.
You've got that ride to Macon if you want it.
Even after throwing him under the bus, he's going to give us a ride. Oh, that's for legend Kenny for you.
Well, this is as far as we're
I
going.
only played through these games recently. I beat these games for the first time back in September of this year. I just binged through them all. I can imagine how much different it would have been if you had to invest yourself in this story over the span of 8 years. And I can imagine for, you know... I could imagine how terrible the uncertainty was when Telltale closed its doors and we didn't know for certain if these games were even going to get an ending.
You friendly? Truck's
That must have been terrible for those who had been invested in the series for 8 years straight.
Fuck!
No, my aim is not to be famous. I just want to be content with the life that I have. But I'm afraid you're fired. You're fired because I want to fire someone. I will take you to court for that because that is not a lawful reason to fire someone.
We can't take risks like this. And we can't just let people die, either. When I say that door stays shut no matter what, I fucking mean it.
Oh, here we
You don't know
go.
who these people are. They could be dangerous.
Worse, they could have let them right to us.
Where the hell is your humanity?
We have kids with us.
I see one little girl.
What is it?
I have to pee.
Not right now. You chose for the worst timing.
In a minute, Clem.
They've
just
got
hold it
kids,
in.
Lily.
Those things outside don't care.
Maybe you should go join them then. You'll have something in common. God damn it, Lily. You have to control these people.
Carly and Glenn just ran out there.
She's the leader here, but it looks like she's losing control of her people.
If you were in my shoes, you'd be the...
Holy shit. Son of a bitch. One of them is bitten.
Oh shit.
You let one in, you stupid shits. We have to end this now.
All the shit's going around, man.
We'll dig one hole.
No, I'm cleaning him up. There's no bite. He's fine.
Don't you fucking people get it? We've already seen this happen.
Oh, these games
we
were
let
worth a
some of
play.
the bite stay in, and we all end up bitten. Shut up. We gotta throw him out, or smash his head in.
Kenny, stop him!
What do we do about this guy?
Dad, it's just a boy. It's...
Lily, I'll handle
But
this.
your heart, Dad. You need to calm down.
We reason with him.
The bloody end of an axe handle, maybe. Nobody threatens my boy.
Everyone chill the fuck out! Nobody is doing anything.
Shut up, Lily. And you, shut the fuck up. They will find us, and they will get in here, and none of this will fucking matter.
Oh, I hate this bigot. I hate him so much, and yet we're gonna
with
take
one of
his
those
side for
things.
some
What the hell are
reason.
you talking about? He's bitten! That's how you turn!
He's not bitten. Please stop this. It's upsetting him.
Oh,
No, I don't think it will.
upsetting is getting eaten alive.
Dad, we get it. It's a big deal.
Do you? You're not fucking acting like it.
What if this was your daughter?
Never would have happened. She's not some snot-nosed toddler, okay? She's United States Air Force.
Fuck you and her. I'm gonna kill him, Cat. Just worry about Duck.
Lee,
Yeah?
there's someone in there.
It's just locked. Key's behind the counter. Probably.
Hey, I'm not the bad guy here. I'm just looking out for my daughter.
No, you're just the guy arguing for killing a kid.
He's covered in muck. She'll find the bite. Watch.
She won't.
And if she does, the first thing he'll do is sink his teeth into his mom's face. Then, when she's dead, he'll probably pounce on your little girl. She'll turn fast. And then, there'll be 3.
Then we do what you say. We toss him out and save the group.
Lee? What the fuck, man?
Other choice is there.
Finally, someone gets some sense. But we can't wait.
Kenny
We're
is
tossing
quite
him
so
out
happy
now.
about that. I couldn't blame him.
You're right, man. That boy's a time bomb.
And it's settled.
Lee? This is my boy, Lee. My boy. We can't.
I'm sorry, Kenny. He's right. This is about survival.
No, he's not bitten. Look, he's clean. Not a scratch.
Once again, in my previous 2 playthroughs, I sided with Kenny, so I wanted to change things up for this third time around.
Good.
Look, we're fish in a barrel here. With all the commotion, we could be under siege any minute.
We better start fortifying this place. I'll work on getting that window barricaded.
Good. Dad, sit down.
I'm fine, Lily.
Minecraft Story Mode was just, you know, an exception. Telltale games are usually so much better, and oh dear! Well, we just made ourselves a rookie mistake. Never turn your back on an 8-year-old! Even a smart one such as Claire. Because that's the thing, this girl was lined up for success, but yet she's thrust into a world where none of that matters anymore. It's a zombie apocalypse. And now all that potential is lost. I mean, her parents were smart. She has clearly shown her adaptive nature and ability for learning. And all of that just kind of thrown out the window. Now all that matters is survival. Which luckily, her adaptive nature and her capabilities of learning is what will make her have such a strong arc moving forward, and is what will make her so capable.
Guys?
That along with excellent people she's surrounded by.
Everybody down. Stay quiet.
We're gonna get in. Shut up.
Was that the military?
I don't know.
Thank God for whatever it is.
We almost died because of this bitch and her itchy trigger finger. That was stupid. That was...
Dad!
Seems as though his heart acts up no matter what.
What's wrong with him?
It's his heart.
My pills.
Nitroglycerin pills?
Yes, we're out. We've been trying to get into the pharmacy since we got here. Please try
Well,
to
it
get
sure
in
is
there.
convenient that
Behind the counter
Lee's
where the
parents
pills
owned
are.
the store, isn't it?
There's probably another entrance. Maybe through the office.
How do you know that's an office?
Educated guess.
It doesn't matter. We need nitroglycerin pills. Please get in there. I'll keep an eye on my dad.
Everyone else should get comfy and look for anything useful. We could be in here a while.
I'm starting to think this drugstore isn't a permanent solution.
You're right.
Now Kenny's
This ain't
taking a
exactly
leadership
Fort
role,
Knox.
even though he talks up a big game about violence, but when it
need as
actually
much
comes
gas
to
as
performing said
possible, so we
violent
can all get out
actions,
of
he
downtown Macon.
pussies out in a way.
Agreed.
That's Kenny's main flaw
Head out and
moving
get
forward,
gas.
and that's nothing
There's
to
a
keep in
motel
mind.
not too far from here, out towards the end of Peachtree. I'll work my way towards it and then loop back, siphoning what I can.
Yeah, this is Glenn from comics, and those of you who know Glenn from comics would know how much of an insanely good supply runner
Well,
he
it's
is.
gotta get done. Plus, I'm quick, and I know Macon.
Local?
Born and raised.
If you're gonna do that, here's a walkie-talkie.
Love me a bit of
At a
Glenn,
tight
let's
spot.
go.
Hopefully, you won't need it.
Cool.
Clementine's got the other one. Check in with her and get back here as soon as you can.
And you? What's your name?
It's Lily. My dad's Larry.
Keep a good eye on him.
They did
Boys will
say
work
that
on getting you your
earlier.
medicine.
That's right.
And you keep an eye on that front door. You're our lookout.
It's Doug. You got it.
And I'm Carly.
Okay, Carly. You'll shift in with Doug when he needs it. For now, get some rest. You're a good shot, and I'd like to keep it that way.
You got it, boss.
Now get him those pills.
Hey there, Vort. Welcome to the stream. Whew! I'm mastering up a sweat storm over here. That's just the intensity of these games for you.
This all went down.
But man, am I invested right now. These characters, they're just so goddamn compelling, and this is where we really get to explore and learn about them all.
Well, you don't fuck with a reporter, especially one that's 3 days out from her last cup of coffee.
You seem to handle yourself pretty well.
Really? I'm a disaster.
I can't tell.
I would say that.
My news editor was eaten about 5 feet away from me, and I would have joined her if it wasn't for that dorky guy on watch over there.
I'm sorry.
She was an asshole, but, you know.
Yeah. That guy saved you?
Yeah,
that guy of
can
all
you believe
guys.
it? Those creeps, or ghouls, or whatever the hell they are. They were pulling our van apart, and that guy, Doug, just came to the rescue.
You can never tell who the heroic ones are gonna be, I suppose.
He's kind of cute. In that parents' basement sort of way.
Huh?
Huh? Oh, nothing.
How'd you end up here?
We drove up to cover the Cherry Blossom Festival. Real hard-hitting stuff.
Sounds worth it. What are you messing around with there?
A radio. I can't get it to work, though.
Here.
Yeah, she can't seem to figure out the sodded batteries. Yeah, that would be the problem.
What now?
You know that there are no batteries in that thing.
Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah. No.
I can try to find some. Needs two.
Thanks. I wouldn't even really know what to look for.
Yeah, there's just so much to explore in this area right here. So much characterization, and it's the characterization that ultimately makes them feel human, and that's what really invests you into their arcs, and it makes you care about them, only to rip that away and, you know, emotionally juxtapose the next scene. It does add for memorability, knowing that you're going through a roller coaster of emotions constantly.
No, I'm sorry to hear your loved one was eaten by the living dead cards.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like a card that would particularly sell quite well. I think Superchargers Racing is a perfectly decent spin-off title. You're not going to get anything mainstream Scarners from it, but it's a nice little diversion from the mainline series, especially if you've never played them before.
We can't let anything happen to Ducky.
I know, hon. Don't even come over here.
Kenny?
No, Cat. This son of a bitch would have let that man feed our son to the wolves.
Stop that, Kenny. We were all frightened. Even I thought that maybe we were going to lose our boy.
I'm sorry, Katja.
What if he... It's okay, Lee.
From here on out, Lee, I need to know that you're on my side.
I can't promise that.
It's not that simple.
Fine, forget it then.
Kenny, Lee's a good man. And we're all still strangers here.
I guess you're right, hon. Anyway, Lee, what was it?
How's Duck doing?
He's okay. It was just a shock.
We're lucky as hell nobody got nabbed on the way in here.
No kidding.
How's she doing?
Well, her family's dead, so that's rough.
So...
That's awful, Lee.
Yeah, well... She seems to be handling herself all right.
She's just a little girl, Ken.
Lee says she spent days on her own. That takes toughness.
But you have no idea what sort of emotional damage is happening to her every second her family is gone.
Oh, I like Katja. She's just plain and simple a nice person, and they're in shortage during the apocalypse.
Hang tight, I suppose. Seems pretty dangerous out there, so we ought to wait for things to clear up.
You said your family was from here in Macon?
That's right.
Where are they? Should we go looking for them?
No shit, your pet rock is hard.
They, own this place. They're gone.
Oh, sweetie.
Cat.
They were good people. I wasn't around much, but yeah, they're dead.
You see what I mean? It's not fucking fair.
Are you guys alright?
We're just fine, considering.
How about you, Duck?
We've all been through a lot.
Lee,
I thought I was going to say something else, weren't you? That makes no grammatical sense. Are you trying to say that I thought you were going to say something different? Because no, I did not think that.
Yeah.
I panicked, you know. I'm not proud of it.
Yeah, Kenny, not cool, man. Not cool!
I know.
What would it have taken? You free Duck, you clear your head, and we get that tractor off his leg.
That's what I keep thinking. I keep seeing his face.
Good. You should.
What's left is to berate him. Normally we have different options to sympathize with him, but in this case, not so much. Oh, I love how earlier choices impact what comes later. This story truly is being tailored personally to choices I make, and it's fucking awesome. My brain couldn't think of what my mouth was gonna say. That's okay, that kind of shit is hard apparently. Anyway, we have multiple candy bars here. We can give one to them folks, and we can give one to Clementine.
It's not much, but here.
You sure?
Yeah. You're under quite a bit of stress.
Thanks. That's, really sweet.
Don't mention it.
Right then, where's our girl? Here she is.
Hey there.
Hi.
Any word from Glenn?
Nothing. Is he okay?
Yeah, I think so. You're doing a good job. Can I, get you anything?
I'm okay. Maybe I'm a little hungry.
Well, it sure is convenient I have some food then, isn't it?
So,
Are you okay?
What? Yeah, I'm fine. I just, I'm good.
That's good.
Yeah,
what a compelling
I think
conversation.
So, being good is good, despite the circumstances.
Words to live by.
We'll sit tight.
Okay.
But say, let's go get her that food then.
Not much, but here you go.
Thank you.
Of course.
We took good care of Glenn. You're funny. Thanks, I appreciate the compliment. Poor Kenny is just taking beating from Lee over and over again. Oh, that's what's funny. You have many different outcomes based on how you treat Kenny in this game and the next one. Oh, another candy bar. Nice. Okay, we're gonna walk all the way around to get back here to the office building. Oh, poor old Rennie not getting his driver's permit. I feel sorry for that. I don't feel that's funny. Rennie, I have faith. You've got this. It's that fucking theme again. It's so goddamn emotional.
I can't think about them in here.
Lee, man, you can't be doing this to me here, bruh. You just can't.
This door leads to the back alley. Everyone out there seem alright to you?
Yeah. Well, maybe not the sick guy.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on him.
Larry's a bit of a bigot.
In the bathroom. It tried to get me.
I know.
But you stopped it.
Yeah, I did.
Can you do that more?
Well, I'm not gonna go looking for him.
I mean, get the dangerous ones.
I'm gonna try.
Good.
Yeah, soon enough, Clementine won't have to rely on Lee. You can trust me on that. And that's going to be epic because this little girl right here. What I love about this case is that it really exaggerates upon the growth of Clementine as a character and as just a physical unit. Oh man, incredible cover for just the imagery they use on it. Powerful stuff, and Owen won't stop moaning apparently. Okay, let's be moving the pallet here. Oh, Luke, save yourself, damn it!
What's that?
Oh yeah, if there's ever anything that's been wholesome in life, it is bullying and renting.
He'd zip around here on it from time to time.
Most wholesome thing I could possibly think of.
Nah, he was okay. I actually saw him whoop shoplifters with it. This cane's protected this place better than any guard dog ever could. Plus, he knew how to make it look cool. Like you would have.
My dad gave it to me.
Clementine's hat! That is a symbol of a franchise in of itself. This franchise, this hat, it is iconic. It is synonymous with these games. Just like Clementine herself. Oh, man, this characters. There is a lot to dive into, and I'm very excited. In
Better
case you
get
can
this
tell.
going, huh?
Can I help?
Sure. Here we go. Watch your fingers in the drawers. How are you doing?
Yeah, it's not that heavy.
How about with everything outside?
It's not good.
No, it's not.
But I think it'll be okay.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, I love the optimism, and I also love the facial expressions on Clementine's face right there.
You don't have a family?
They purposely made the eyes big on the model so they could emote more.
Let's not talk about that. Do you play sports?
I play soccer, but I don't really like it.
I'm not crazy about it either. All right, a little further.
Yeah, soccer in America is nowhere near the, you know, heights and popularity that we face here in Europe.
Why don't you want to talk about your family? Do they, like, hate you?
We're not gonna sugarcoat this.
Because they're dead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You didn't know.
I'm just sorry for being mean.
Look,
Aw, you weren't
I
mean.
just wish things would have been different.
Yeah.
Well, tell an 8-year-old we killed someone. How could that possibly go wrong?
I got into a fight once,
And what happened?
and it ended really badly. And after that, I wasn't allowed to talk to my family.
That's so sad.
Let's move this thing.
Ow!
Oh, that's the worst place to get a cut.
Is it bleeding?
A little.
She's kind of handling this like a chap, not gonna lie.
I'll find you a bandage. Dad kept the remote for that thing in here someplace.
Yeah, that remote we're gonna need to find at some point. This is all part of the pharmacy puzzle. I know many people who don't like this part of the game, but I think it's perfectly fine. Anyway, we have ourselves a bandage, but first things first, let's open this drawer, see if we can find that remote Lee alluded to. Bingo!
It's the remote to my dad's TV.
Lee,
Yeah?
what if my parents come home and I'm not there?
I don't think they will. They want you to be safe. We'll find them if we can.
I've got my walkie-talkie in case they try that way.
Stay close to me until then, okay?
Oh, I love this relationship
Let's
so
have a
much.
look at that finger.
I love this relationship a lot more to baseball. Take that,
Let's
stinking
see if we can do
Americans.
something about it.
Nah, I love the Americans, really. I kind of have to, given that you are
Let's
like
get this
95% of my audience.
Yes, please.
Well, I'll see you soon then, pizza rolls are good. What are you wrapping it around that part of the finger for? It was underneath the fingernail, which is why I pointed out about how painful those cuts are in the first place. What little good is that bandage gonna do? It's nowhere near the fucking cut.
It's locked.
No
we need
shit.
to track down the keys if we're gonna help Larry.
Yeah, I'm not a big sports nut either. I'd rather, if I start watching a sport, I'll just go out and start playing the sport. I'd rather play a sport over watch a sport any day of the week.
It's a photo of the family who own this place. Might help us track down the keys to the office.
I know who you are. You're Lee Everett. You're a professor at Athens who killed
Well,
the
she's a
state
reporter,
senator
so
who was
I'd
sleeping
hope
with
she'd
your
know
wife.
about all the local
This is your parents'
news.
store. Folks around town know the owner's son got himself a life sentence, but I'm a reporter for WABE in Atlanta. I paid attention to that trial. Maybe you're a murderer, but I don't really care. Frankly, that's a skill that might come in handy. Did you tell anyone out there who you were, or that you were tied to this place?
The world is ending out there. Who cares who I am?
If you don't think people will find any reason to turn on you, especially when the shit hits the fan, you're insane.
Whatever.
You seem like an okay guy, and the last thing we need is drama out there. You've got this little girl to take care of.
Well, you know what? She seems okay herself.
Wrong on this.
I don't plan to.
Good. Because if this lasts longer than a few days, and you're a detriment to the group, then we'd have a problem.
I hear you.
I'll just keep it to myself.
Thanks.
Don't worry about it.
Blossoming romance. Just hurry up and get a room, you two. The Crusher of Skylands. Welcome to the stream, my man. Let's check out this bedroom.
My parents came in here hoping to survive, but it looks like one of them was hurt. I wonder if it was my dad. Trying to be a hero, maybe. Or a protector, at least.
Yeah, I don't think the remote's going to do much.
That's what I figured.
If the best part of being able to interact with objects is actually getting to see Lee's personality, like he has several comedic things to say about situations after you attempt to do stuff that clearly doesn't work. It's almost like the game calling you out for being an idiot, and I love it. Let's make a stream about
it. Head back into the drugstore.
Without ado.
Okay.
Bit of a hiccup going on there.
Yeah.
You're not bad, right?
Why are you asking me that?
That lady said you killed someone. Was that because he was one of the things trying to eat you?
No, he wasn't.
Oh. Was he bad?
He was.
Man cheated on his, well, yeah, the man was who his wife was cheating with, so yeah, perfectly reasonable, perfectly reasonable reason to murder him.
Little girl, if you're there, can you put your daddy on the phone? Or on the talkie or whatever?
This is Lee. What's up?
So, I'm down at that motor inn, and, well, I'm stuck.
Stuck?
Boy, that's mighty
I
inconvenient.
saw a chance to get some supplies for the group, and a bunch of the Roman ones got the jump on me. I'm hiding over here, but they won't leave.
What's up? Glenn's trapped down at the motor inn. Hey, Glenn. We're gonna talk it over and send a group to come get you, alright?
Awesome. I'll sit tight till then.
Sounds good. I'm gonna hold on to this until we get Glenn back, okay? I'll take good care of it.
What do you think?
I think Doug's not great around zombies. And you got your family here. I'll take Carly and her dead eye down to the motor inn, get Glenn, and get back here as fast as I can.
If that's what you want to do.
Somebody's got to.
Yeah, I'm in.
Good. Doesn't sound too bad there right now.
Let me know as soon as you want to head out.
Why would you say that? You just ask her to get jigs.
This battery should fit the radio.
Great, thanks.
We give her the batteries and yet she proceeds to not really do much with them.
Hey, Carly.
That being said, I believe it's time that we should get ready to go.
You ready to head out?
You got it. You?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Get down!
Did you see that?
Sure did. You ready to shoot?
Guys! Oh, man, I'm glad you're here.
Jesus, Glenn.
Alright, that wasn't so hard.
Can we get out of here before any of these things notice us?
Not yet. There's a survivor trapped up there.
No way. We gotta
Well, if they're
go
trapped,
now.
they're not really going to be much of a survivor for longer, are they?
Up there in the corner.
Rookie mistake, not a
crying,
survivor's mistake, that's for sure.
It's a girl. We talked and she got frightened. I was trying to get in and help her and she started yelling.
Great, we're putting our lives on the line for Glenn's hormones.
All these guys came out of the forest.
Fucking fantastic.
Almost got me. And I ended up hiding in the ice machine.
Lucky you. Now let's go.
Can't just leave her.
Damn right we can.
You guys are suicidal. Over a girl.
I'm saving her, with or without you.
Think about if it was you.
Fine. Let's go save Glenn's damsel in distress.
Well, here we go. Time for yet another puzzle.
Okay, this is the plan. We don't know how hard it's gonna be to get her out of that room.
Yeah, it's boarded up.
So we have to kill every one of them in here. Quietly. Noise attracts these things. Now let's have a look around.
Okay, we're gonna want that pillow right there. That can be used as a muffler.
That's not really what I have in mind.
You see, the problem here is that we're just smarter than Carly is. I mean, we all talk about the person here who could figure out how to put batteries in a radio. Needless to say, Lee is smarter. I mean, he is a university professor, for Pete's sake. Okay, let's finish them!
What the noise?
Just follow my lead. Stay right behind me.
That was sick!
Oh, I love how Glenn respects the hustle. Obviously, he's impressed by little things, but this is far before he becomes the badass we know him for in the comic books.
It's a spark thing.
Spark plug. You should hold on to that. Could come in handy. That was awesome!
Yeah, blammo much. Anyway, what we need next is to examine side window. Yeah, using that spark plug, we can very easily get in there and grab that screwdriver as a weapon.
Let me see the spark plug. Porcelain inside these things turns car windows to tissue paper.
Love the fact that we went through all that to try and break the window quietly, and yet in the end we still made a noise.
That could scramble a brain pretty good.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Great minds think alike. Okay, let's get this fella. Get wrecked! Alright then. Looks like we're about to get another fella.
I'll wait for him to get closer.
Lee, maybe a little more accuracy next time would be great. Besides that guy, how did a big guy like that wind up dead is what I want to know. I almost said wound up there, which is a bit of a grammatical nightmare.
It's cool. Now we've got this.
Oh, that is so Glenn. I love it.
Two more.
That should help.
Well, no shit, it's an axe. Yeah, it will help.
Why don't you guys lag behind just in case this goes to hell?
Okay.
And in later seasons, this form of weaponry, this fire axe, it's going to become rather iconic and important towards story progression. Not this exact fire axe, but this weapon type. The fourth season, because it's coming to an end, it really loves drawing parallels and going full circle with what this game had set up, as well as being the ultimate culmination of Clementine's arc, where she has turned from being, you know, this hopeless child into a hardened survivor. It's fucking brilliant. What Clementine becomes over the course of these games, how she grows up, you'll just feel such pride, you're overwhelmed by it. It's incredible stuff. You practically fucking raise her, let's be honest. That's what makes her so compelling. Whew. These games are not ready, and this is the first episode for Pete's sake.
We're here to help.
Please just go away.
Let's go, guys.
In a minute. If you open up, we can take you somewhere safer. We've got a group in town.
No.
She's in trouble.
No.
Miss, we're coming in.
You might want to break through that board first.
Yeah, that logic. What we do about Glenn, we won't hear that logic nowhere else.
Stop, just stop. I'm coming out.
You're hurt.
Oh God.
Kick with your bad leg, great idea.
We need to get you help.
It's too late for that.
Guys, she's been bitten.
What?
I told you, I said go away. I'm bit. But you wouldn't just leave.
Let's calm down. You could be fine.
I won't be fine. My boyfriend was bitten. You get sick and you die, and you come back and you kill anything you can find.
You have a boyfriend?
When?
Oh, that's what he's let down
It's not
by.
Christian. Please, just leave me. Please go.
Okay, we'll leave. Just try to take care of yourself for whatever time you have left.
You have a gun.
So?
Can I borrow it?
What do you mean, borrow?
Give it to me. I can just, you know, end this, and then there's
Yeah, that's
no
not
problem.
Christian neither.
Whoa.
Please, I don't want to be one of them.
Yeah, Glenn is hilarious. It's a shame he's only in this first episode.
We can't let you do that to yourself.
Then do it for me.
We need to get going.
Give it to me, please.
This is crazy.
Please, step back.
It's just 2 seconds, just one bullet, and I can be with my family, and it'll all be fine.
Miss.
Back up, please.
Woohoo!
Whoa, take it easy. We just want to help.
You can't.
Miss, just relax now. You need to think this through. We'll find you a doctor. It'll be okay. Let's all just... No!
Well, it's time to mourn that bullet we just wasted. Could have saved some of that bullet, and now it's gone. What a waste. Yeah, Glenn, makes me sick to waste resources like that too. Makes me sick.
Shit!
Here they come! Get in!
Everyone all right?
Yeah, we had some close calls, but Glenn is fine, and, well, yeah, we're okay.
I've got a few cans of gas for your pickup in the trunk of my car.
Good to hear it.
And things back here?
Quiet. Our friend is still in and out over there. He won't survive any more stress.
The next order of business is getting those pills out of the pharmacy.
Okay, so we're gonna speak with Lily now, see what she has to say.
I'm not sure I got your name.
It's Lee.
Lily. My dad's Larry. I was just doing what I had to earlier.
Everyone was.
Now his heart's acting up again and I'm powerless to do anything. And you should know, I didn't think he was in the right.
You didn't say anything, and Duck could have been bitten.
Sure, I guess.
You're from here?
I work at Warner Robins, the Air Force Base.
Yeah, I know it. Pilot?
Those kind of skills could come in handy.
Mechanical admin stuff. I deal with a bunch of shitheads and bureaucrats all day. Sometimes a plane, if I'm lucky. You?
I work up at UGA. What do you think about all this?
What is there to think? The dead are up, walking around, eating people, and turning them into more of them. I mean, Jesus.
We need to stick together and get through this. Was anyone here when you guys got here?
No, this place was pretty wrecked. We pulled a couple of bodies out of the office. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Did you know anybody here?
Yeah, the owners, we were close.
I'm sorry. We found an older couple in the office. Dad hauled them out in case they weren't really dead.
What's wrong with him?
He's got a heart condition. He takes nitroglycerin tablets pretty regularly. I've seen a few bad attacks that he couldn't get over and needed to go to the hospital.
Yeah, that's not really an option right now.
I'm just trying to keep him relaxed.
He's got a temper.
Ah, fuck you.
He doesn't mean it.
It's just that...
Yeah?
Never mind. I'm sure he's a good guy.
He is. He just has his issues.
Ah, don't we all?
Where's her
I mean,
mom?
we're not all quite as much of a bigot, but still, issues are the same.
Oh, you guys aren't together.
Oh, no, I'm not her dad. I found her in a house when getting out of Atlanta. She'd been surviving by herself. I think the girl's parents didn't make it.
Oh.
I heard an answering message. They were in Savannah. She was home with a sitter. It wasn't good.
Well...
No, nothing about
she's
this
lucky to have
situation
you.
was good.
I'm gonna get back to him.
Sounds good.
Okay, Glenn is back, so we can speak with him, even offer up a candy bar. Here's our condolences and a candy bar.
I'm cool. Not much of an appetite. Maybe save it for one of the kids?
How you doing, Glenn?
You know.
What's your story, Glenn?
I deliver pizzas around here. I brought a couple to the Everetts a few times. Sorry, I mean the folks that own this place. Just really good people. It sucks seeing this place like this.
Isn't that the truth?
So he knows of the Everetts, but not the son, which is Lee Everett.
Back to the motorhead.
How can it be that bad so fast?
You know, when things are taken away, people do crazy shit.
I guess. That's not me. I'm not giving up. Not for anything.
Good, man.
That's what we'd love to hear.
I guess you really wanted that gun.
Seems like.
Why didn't you tell Carly to just give it to her?
Well, simply put, people can't be giving up just yet.
This will pass.
I'm with you.
I'm glad to hear it. What's your next move?
I don't know. I mean, you guys seem okay.
What about your family?
Yeah, I...
Forget it, man. That's your business.
I hate feeling like I can't do anything.
I know the feeling, man.
Yeah, it's not a pleasant one.
Yeah, right.
Okay, it's time to be heading outside with your boy Doug.
Wanna step
Don't
outside?
get too attached. Let's just say that much. Don't get too attached.
No, the gate up
Then
there
again,
is
it's a
closed.
zombie
We can hang
apocalypse.
out
You
in
shouldn't
front
get
of the
attached
store
to
and be
anyone.
fine.
That should be just, you know, common knowledge that people die in these situations. Is what makes them so shitty in the first place. But let's have a look around without further ado.
Cool, and we'll keep it down. Don't need to bring them back this way with any unnecessary noises.
Agreed. Jesus.
Yeah, there's, you know, just a few of them. No big deal.
He just
eat. As far as I can tell, that's all they care about.
And if one gets you,
they eat you. And whatever's left comes back as one of them.
How the fuck?
I think it might be more than a couple days before all this gets sorted out.
Yeah, I think so too. We better keep it down out of here.
Oh, I miss the naive days of Walking Dead when they all thought that they would be saved.
That guy over there has the keys.
How can you be sure?
I found this in the office. That boy in the photo worked here. The keys being on him is as good a bet as we can make.
Yeah, I agree. Just need to figure out how to get out there and get them. You wouldn't need long, right?
Nah, just a few seconds.
Maybe there's a way to distract them and buy you some time.
Yeah, that's a hasty fortification job over there.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Let's get to talk with Doug.
How'd you end up here?
Getting to know him definitely is going to make it suck when certain situations of the game that may or may not happen will come into fruition.
The owners of this place.
No, not really. I've only been here a couple months and I spend a lot of time.
On the computer?
No, just doing my own thing. What about you?
By that I mean he definitely means on the bloody computer.
I grew up here. Been trying to get home since the day I came back.
Oh, so you probably knew the owners then?
Yeah, I did. Good people.
Well, if they were related to Lee, they have to be the best of people.
Did you guys try to get in there and get weapons?
I did, but it was too risky. And then a bunch of guys showed up and they tried.
And what happened?
I think they're most of who you see wandering around out there.
Think you can do anything with this?
You know what I could do?
What's that?
It's universal. I could program it to work with those TVs across the street. Let's just hope the power's still on.
Well, Doug's expertise sure is convenient right about now.
Well, I memorized all the codes when I was in AV. Let's try.
See, as you can tell, all of the components that we've been gathering from both the pharmacy, the office, the motel, all those components are coming together in order to make this puzzle a possibility. It's really cleverly designed, which is why I don't see the hatred behind it from certain fans.
But not enough.
Okay, let's be chopping. Oh, that was a hell of a swing.
Awesome. Now to distract those things. Carefully.
I can't reach that brick.
Okay, so we gotta make sure we open this up ever so slightly. And now we can take the brick, smash some windows in. Okay, it's time for the classic, for signature. Are you ready? Smash the window! Oh yeah, Last of Us Part 2. Because for those of you who don't quite recall from that playthrough, my favourite most activity was to go through and take a hammer. Once we find a window, we'd smash a window! And we yell about it. Doug is just that one friend who knew a bunch of useless general knowledge. Well, he'd be very good at a trivia night. Anyway, it's time. Start to be, well, confronting Lee's brother.
Be careful.
Keep an eye out, will you?
Okay, here we go.
I'm gonna assume that's what happened.
Did you find them yet?
Give me a second. I shouldn't have left the family. Fuck. I mean, you know what I mean.
Aww. You ever want to know how to make a grown man cry? This is how you make a grown man cry. Oh, no. Okay, I think we got him.
God. There we go.
Holy crap! Run!
They were fine until he yelled about it. What a Twix! Yeah, Doug kind of sealed his own fate right there because we were about to have one hell of an iconic choice
Man,
pop
that was
up.
close. But we
Probably
did.
the choice that no doubt this game is best known for. Yeah, rookie mistake. They don't even have a spare lock.
Great.
Can't quite call these guys
You're
survivors
amazing.
with that kind
Let's get in
of
there.
foolery. Open sesame.
Oh no. Shit. We gotta hurry.
I love how the audio continues into the loading screen. Oh, somebody missed the head horribly right there. They obviously forgot the head, shoulders, knees and toes type of song. As Thanos once said, you should have gone for the head, that would be one less zombie to deal with.
Come on, baby, time to go.
I'm gonna get the truck pulled up round back!
Do it fast. I gotta get my dad out of here.
I don't plan on dilly-dallying. Honey, take Duck into the office and barricade the living hell out of the door behind me. Glenn, when you hear me honking in the alley, start getting people out of here. You got it. Doug, Carly, and Lee, you guys make sure our defenses stay up till then. And Lee,
Well, we were
I'm
getting our
gonna take that
priorities
axe
straight,
in
we were
case I
making
run
sure
into
Club
anyone
tied,
on the way to my
shoelaces
truck.
were tied.
Nice, that door's not locked anymore. Shit! You three, get on it! I'll get back as fast as I can.
Stay away from the windows.
Hey, Lee, if we don't make it through this, you should know that I think you're a great guy.
Thanks. Shut up, Doug!
Doug, if we don't make it through this, you should know.
I should know what?
Huh?
You said I should know.
Just tell the man already, you Egypt!
Are you sure?
Shit!
Oh, shit! Okay, then. Clementine, can you look for something to stick in between the handles? Something real strong, okay?
Okay.
Clementine, did you find anything?
Nothing. Wait.
That window is through.
Oh!
I found something.
You see what I mean? She adapts excellently. She learned from what Lee had to say about the miracle working at that Canis, and she She survived because of it. Clementine's ability to learn is what proves her intelligence, and here we go with the iconic choice. Oh god, enough of sitting for Clementine. We have a decision to make, and it's not an easy one. Here we go. It gives me no privilege in letting Doug die like this, but Carly is by far the superior choice.
Oh my god.
Let's go!
Oh, that shit makes me angry. Oh, I am mad. I am very mad. And look at that. It's that zombie that someone managed to miss the head for. Like they said, had they aimed for the head, Clementine would have been fine just there.
Son of a bitch!
And no matter what happens, no matter how nice you are to Larry, you could be a fucking saint and he will still punch you.
Somebody else get eaten today.
Don't give me a heart attack like that, bro. Then Kenny, what he has to say to you is that he'll either call you an asshole or he'll call you a good friend, depending on what you have to say to him. Kenny's just a good guy. Larry is not, and yet for some reason we take Larry's side. Oh man, that choice stinks. One dies. No matter what. Carly has the better storyline, so I pick her, but... and obviously it had to be the guy that Carly liked as well.
Oh man, Clementine, it was so awesome.
Doc is so annoying. The first thing he does after a stressful situation like this, being naive to it, is he goes to annoy Clementine. Oh man, that kid don't know how to stop rambling. And he cannot read the room to save his life. Like seriously, man, learn the appropriate tone. That's not gonna happen of Duck. He's incapable. And Glenn, he has something to say.
Hey Glenn.
With uncountable severe emergencies in all counties, Georgia's cities and their current level of disaster are as follows. Atlanta, stage 9 catastrophe. Augusta, stage...
I think I need to go.
To Atlanta?
Yeah, I got friends there. And I just can't stay here knowing that they could be trapped in that city.
Well, whatever happened to Glenn being with us? He said I'm with you. Clearly he's not with us.
Could have gone either way.
I gotta take my chances.
Can you just look over there? Everything we own would be lost if I left you alone for 5 minutes. I don't know how hard it is to keep track of things. It's not like we have much to begin with. I remember when I packed them up, I said, oh, these are going to be...
Well then, I sure can respect that.
Find your friends. Be safe.
Thanks, Lee. That means a lot. I don't mean to abandon you all, but this seems like an okay setup. And I'm sure things will be back to normal around here in no time.
Let's hope.
You guys be safe.
We'll try.
Well, we can hope because that's pretty much all we have left at this point.
Just look over there. Everything we own would be lost if I left you alone for 5 minutes. I don't know how hard it is to keep track of things. It's not like we have much to begin with.
Oh man.
I remember when I packed them up, I said, oh, these are going to be important.
We have started on one hell of a journey, and just like that, we have reached the end of the beginning.
Hey kid.
We have about 5 more minutes left on the stream, and I want to thank you all for watching so far into this. My apologies, I continue to keep speaking over this.
We do.
Earlier, I mentioned you gotta ask yourself what you're gonna do if Clementine's parents don't show.
Yeah, you did.
You think that's gonna happen?
Her parents showed up? No, I don't.
Well, I want you to know that I think you've got it in you. I think you can take care of that little girl just fine.
Thanks, Kenny.
You got it.
Did you check the glove box? I swear I saw it earlier. You never pay attention to the way we leave things. Oh man, check this out.
How you doing, Carly?
Just look over there.
I'm okay.
Yeah, we're all seeming a bit
Yeah,
down on luck
considering.
right now.
I do, yeah.
I can't stop thinking about Doug. We couldn't have saved him, could we?
Owen?
I think so. Happened pretty fast.
I know it's stupid. We just met. And he was such a... It's just that... I think that I liked him.
Well, I'm sure he liked you too.
Yeah, like that makes it any better, god
better
damn
have.
it.
Anyway, I'd rather be alone, I think.
Did you check the glove box?
I understand.
I swear I saw it earlier.
Wait,
You never pay
Lee?
attention to the way we leave things.
You see what I mean? Bossman romance. Those two should just get a room
How
already.
did you choose? We both needed you. You picked me.
I don't know how hard it is to keep track of things. It's not like we have much to begin
I
with.
was gonna help you both.
But you helped me first.
Yeah, I did.
I just wish we both could have made it, you know?
Me too, Carly.
Man, that would have changed things. Had both survived, a huge chain of events would have been altered.
Oh man, check this out. The Dumatron had this minigun on his shoulder. It's all like pow, pow, pow. I thought Super Dinosaur was toast. But you know what? He wasn't. Oh, and
Hey,
then...
Duck, you wanna cool it for a minute?
Okay, sorry.
I'm sorry, there's not a lot of kids here.
No, it's not that. It's... I got grabbed again.
I was there, though.
I fell, and my walkie-talkie broke. Glenn had the other one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thanks. I know I need to be tough. I'm just sad.
Well, it's
I know
okay to
doesn't
be
make any
sad.
sense, but it's how I used to
I'm
talk
sad,
to Mom
that's
and Dad.
okay.
And now they're gone. It's gone.
Maybe we can find you another one.
I'll just keep this one, I guess.
Lee, come here for a second.
Let me go deal with this.
Oh man.
And after we asked Doug to call it, immediately when he gets the opportunity, he throws himself back in
Like
there.
my daughter?
Yeah, she's great.
Well, stay the fuck away from her.
Or what?
Or
I wasn't really paying attention to
everyone
that choice.
will know that you, Lee Everett, are a killer. And you were before it was something you had to do to stay alive.
You never pay attention to the way we leave things.
I know who you are. And I don't give a shit about what
Fuck,
happens
of course
to
the bigot
you. But
knows
if
who
anything
we are.
happens to my daughter or that little girl you've got with you, you watch your ass.
It's not like we have much to begin with.
Hey, Lee, do you have a second?
Yeah, I suppose I'm being nice in this playthrough. Deal with it.
My dad would be dead if it weren't for you.
That guy Doug is dead because of me.
You can't be like that. You're
No,
only one
you're
man.
right, you can't be that way.
We're lucky to have
Damn it, I just want to jump into a video game and give everyone a big hug.
I hope that's the sound of us winning this thing.
Me too.
This motor inn's pretty damn defendable. We block off the entrances with some cars, keep someone on watch. We could stay here until the military rolls through.
I actually agree with that plan.
Me too.
We got beds, we got water.
Well, that's
and
shocking.
most
They agree
importantly,
on
we got light.
something.
There are worse places to call home.
Yeah, you're right. You know,
These guys agreeing on something was even less likely than, you know, the military dealing with this in the next couple of days.
I thought we'd be fine if we survived the walkers. Never expected they'd starve us out.
Oh, light, who needs that?
I want you to have this, okay?
Overrated
In
much.
case you or Clementine starts feeling weak.
You don't owe me anything, Carly. How you doing, Clementine?
I'm really hungry, Lee.
We gotta get food, Lee. Soon.
Howdy, I'm Andrew St. John.
They're
We're from the
Tristan.
St. John Dairy.
It's beautiful.
Don't repeat what happened with the walkers at Herschel's farm. You choose the kids this time.
Something's coming, Lee. There's gonna be a war.
The walkers don't worry me as much as the bandits.
You fuck with us! Now we're gonna take what we want! There's too many of them!
And you all thought Duck was bitten? Well, I'm just doing the same thing. We know this guy's not gonna make it.
This isn't happening! No more, please! No more, please! Please!
We are in for one hell of a treat next Friday, because this is one of my all-time top 5 favourite episodes of the entirety of this franchise. Starve for Help is going to be one hell of an episode, but focusing on this one, obviously we were honest with Herschel, us and 54% of other players, and we also, alongside 48% of players, chose Sean. I suppose other people do choose to save the children, but yeah, if the child wasn't Duck, I pick the child every time, but Duck is Duck, and I don't like Duck. Unless it's meat, in that case. Okay, siding with Kenny. Apparently it's credited me as side glitched up, but, you know, I'm actually in the 54% quartile, who apparently, Oh wait, why did I say sided with Kenny? That clearly reads as Larry. I'm once again in the lower percent quartile, who sided with Larry. It's Kenny who's on the left side. That's what confused me, because it's Kenny and then Larry, rather than Kenny and Kenny. What can I say? I was expecting it to say did not side with Kenny, and when it said sided with Larry, I thought it said sided with Kenny. Point is, I can't read. But yeah, we made that decision purely because I wanted to do something different than my 2 previous walkthroughs where I did side with Kenny, and now I can't wait to see how that trickles into the rest of the story moving forward. Obviously, we refused to give her the gun. She got it in the end anyway, so our choices meant nothing. It's all the illusion of choice. And then, in the end, me and 49% of players chose Carly, which is interesting because they actually had to make a Facebook page called Save Doug, as originally the numbers came in that Duck was only, or Doug was saved by only about 20% of players. It was a huge skew either side, and I think a large amount of that is due to the fact that Carly has the gun and most players just immediately think that she'll be more useful. I pick her because she's the superior character, but say, the fact that they needed a Facebook page to kind of split the difference there, because originally the developers were expecting that to be 50-50, especially since Doug is actually modelled and named after one of the developers, and we're going to be seeing a lot more of that moving forward, of the models being based on real life people. There's a character called Bree coming up where it's the same situation, but rather than it being a developer, Bree is actually based off the likeness of someone who won a contest. Either way, the behind the scenes of this game is fucking awesome. Obviously they wanted to go with that comic book style, both in tone and in visuals, and they wanted to follow it through to an even greater extent with black and white visuals, but they noticed that in motion the black and white didn't look great, so that's the only reason why this game is in full colour. I think the percentages have been skewed over time. Yeah, they absolutely have. Not to mention, I feel like these percentages are also based on the Definitive series, rather than just, obviously, when Episode 1, well, Season 1, when it was a standalone game. Because here's how Telltale design their games. Their model is that they will release episodes every couple of months. It's just like a TV show, so after you complete one episode you have to wait a couple of months for the next episode, and these particular episodes came out during the peak of The Walking Dead, when there was a gap between the 2nd and 3rd seasons, so a lot of people were using this game to kind of fill upon that Walking Dead craze they had. And saying, I can only imagine what it would be like playing this game day one and then waiting for weeks and investing and speculating upon what chapters came next. And that's just Telltale's business model. A really effective one, because this game sold like hotcakes. Every episode sold millions upon millions of copies. This game just blew up overnight, and Telltale did not expect for this success. Its success is practically unmeasurable. Like I said, this is a massively influential game, and we're going to continue. We're going to leave off here next Friday. We're going to check out Starve for Help. We are going to skip the credits, if I can. Can I skip the credits in this game? We can in all the other seasons. But because, again, this is a definitive series, we actually have upgraded graphics for this one. They have, like, black outlinings to make the characters stand out from the backgrounds a whole lot more, and generally it just looks a lot nicer than what the game originally did. Not that the game originally looked horseshit, but at the end of the day, these games don't focus on gameplay or graphics because instead they are more focused on telling a captivating story with emotional highs either end of the spectrum to just truly capture emotions. There is so much I have to say about these games. I really need to purge myself because they're just things that hit me with a force of a sledgehammer. Like, they really do linger. They're very memorable games because they stick with you, these kind of emotions. They are powerful, almost overwhelming, and I love it. I love how a game can cause an impact on someone. Like, these are fictional characters. They do not exist in any sort of physical plane whatsoever, and yet they feel so real. I've never been so compelled by characters in a video game before. It's truly special what they have with this game right here. And Dave Fennoy, for voice actor for Lee, knew exactly from the moment he read that script. He had done lots of voice acting before, but never for a project of this caliber, and he knew how special this game was. And in the end, it got about 80 Game of the Year awards. It absolutely blew up. Telltale did not see it coming, and this game really deserves what it became. It has, you know, been solidified in gaming history. This is a very important game. The original graphics were meant to capture the Walking Dead comics art style. Exactly, it's the same universe, so the best way to establish it as part of that universe is to mimic that style. But say now this season 1 looks a little bit more similar to the other seasons because they went back and updated those graphics for the definitive edition. And just like that, we're back at the main loading screen. We're going to worry about the second episode a week today. So I really hope you guys continue to tune in with this series. We can invest ourselves over time. If this is your first time with these games, it's going to be cool because you guys get to experience somewhat a wait and a journey. You get to experience that wait, not to the same caliber as people who would have had to have waited a month between episodes, but at least you get a taster of that, because I almost feel as though it's that investment over time that could have created a whole different experience than what I felt when I absolutely just binged through these games. Whew! This was an experience. These aren't games you play, these are games that you experience. But I think that's enough for praise for one day. We're going to dial it down, and next episode we'll see how things go. Maybe I'll continue with this style, directly juxtaposing the tone of the game with my own lame jokes, I suppose. But even Lee has a comedic style of his own. He will create all sorts of different comedic moments as you interact with different objects, is what makes the explorability of all these episodes all the more rewarding. But that all being said and done, this here episode is coming to an end. I'll see you next Friday for episode 2 of Telltale's Walking Dead. And until that moment arises, peace!